OMG. Welcome back. Oh my gosh. Oh, I really don't be introducing myself when I start these videos. Oh my gosh, I need to actually make a note every single time. Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, thank you so much for clicking. I'm happy that you're here. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Twîri and I will be talking about the topic that is down here. Before I start, I just want to mention quickly, you can connect with me and you should connect with me on my other platforms because you are missing out. That's where I post more regularly. I have stories that go up on a pretty frequent basis and we can interact more on that side as opposed to the once a week over here. And you can find that link on my bio. And there is also the description box. Sometimes I have additional information and links, and you should go check it out. Check out the description box. Okay, I'm going to an event. I look so good. I love oh, I'm so glad I carried this. Can you believe I almost forgot it? Oh my gosh, should I plug you? I should plug you. Forever 21, the whole stack. Forever 21. Actually, I think the rings has all the rings Forever 21. This is Windsor. This is Fashion Nova. So it's a jumpsuit, but it looks like a gown-ish, you know. I'll insert a picture right here. Getting straight into the topic though, I'm going to talk about habits that help me thrive, and this is just based on things I've picked up along the way, and they are things I have noticed have made me thrive in different areas of my life. So yeah, I'll just be sharing that. This is going to be very quick, probably. What if it's not and I already said that? I don't know. The first thing is I recognized that I'm a morning person and I decided to try and make the best of that. I feel like I've kind of always known I'm a morning person, but there are times where I've just tried to make myself do all-nighters and just stay up late, you know, like I'll just do it later, and then when that later comes, all I want to do is go to bed, and I'm like, I'll wake up early tomorrow, but now I can't even wake up early tomorrow because I slept late. It's just a cycle of unproductivity. So when I decided to really just accept and acknowledge the fact that I'm more of a morning person than a night person, I decided to be more intentional about making sure that some of the things I really want to get done in the morning. And I think it's the same for night person. If you know you're a night person, structure yourself in a way that, you know, allows you to function your best as the night person that you are, because that's the way you are able to thrive most. If you're a morning and you're making yourself be a night, it's just not gonna work. Maybe it can for you if you're lucky, but for the most part, you're just gonna be too tired, you know? Another habit that I have tapped into to help me thrive is recognizing the fact that I thrive when I have structure. And that looks like having a calendar, having to-do lists, having routines, and following all those things. It really just helps me feel organized, helps me feel, you know, like I'm doing something substantial with myself throughout my day. So I have a morning routine, I have a night routine. I'll get into those a bit later, but having structure has really proved to help me thrive. I guess now I can talk about the morning routine and night routine. Having certain things that I want to do within my routines, both of them. So like in the morning, I know that I want to wake up, I want to be able to have some time to myself, because once the day begins, that's it. It's gone. It's no longer yours because you have responsibilities calling you everywhere. You have people asking you for this or asking you for that. There's just so much that happens, and it's very little to now claim that time again during the day. So during my morning routine, I really try to make sure that I'm going screenless, because going screenless means I'm not looking at emails, I'm not looking at text, I'm not scrolling on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, none of that, because now you're starting the day with other people's requests, demands, you following up on what's going on with whoever. But when you just start your day and it's just you, it's like, wow, this is amazing. This is my morning. Like, this is just about me. Going on to the next one, a habit that I've picked up is being consistent with moving my body. I know with working out, that consistency is the enemy of progress. I know. It's the enemy for me too. But just trying to push myself to do it a certain number of times a week. I shoot for 5. Sometimes I'm not able to do all the 5, but it's okay. At least I move my body when I could. So moving my body has helped, because it's like, especially when I start my day with the gym, I feel like my day is off to an amazing start. Like, I've conquered the most difficult thing, because you know how hard it is to get yourself up to go to the gym, man. It's hard. But once that's done, it also goes into me eating breakfast at a particular time. It just kind of regulates the rest of my schedule, because now I'm eating breakfast as soon as I get back from the gym, and then now the rest of my day is starting. Other days when I sleep in, I'm not gonna get out of bed, because I'm just gonna sit there and, you know, scroll. So then by the time I'm remembering there's even breakfast, it's lunchtime. Like, let me just go to the gym so I can actually get my meals in. So that helps me thrive as well. Another thing that has been helping me thrive is journaling. There's so many different ways to journal. The one I use it's divided into morning and night. So in the morning, it's like, it's asking you what's your intention for the day, how many hours did you sleep, did you move your body, what do you want to do for self-care, what have you eaten, or like, you can fill as you go. And then the night time is like, what went well today, thoughts and feelings, and then it has a section for that, and then things I'm grateful for. So it kind of helps me. There are times I've done just blank page, just write whatever is on my mind, and that worked for that season. But right now I'm just like, okay, I like the ask me the prompt, and I'll do that, because that's just, I feel like those are important things for me to acknowledge in my life generally, and it works, because then it doesn't take too much time, and it's just enough. I can jot about that day and what happened. And so journaling helps me thrive, because, you know, I'm expressing my thoughts, feelings, whatever it is that needs to be expressed, it's going there. And sometimes you really don't even know what's on your mind until you write it down, and it just brings me clarity, and I like clarity. Clarity helps me thrive. So whatever I can do to get that, I will do it. Another thing that I started doing is unplugging. This goes into my night routine, and that's at a particular time. I'll just get off everything, and then I will just go shower, do my skincare. The skincare is also something that helps me thrive. I'm counting that as something that helps me thrive, because I'm taking care of my skin and making sure that I'm using the products that are working well for me. You know, they're making any skin concerns I have go away. I count that as a habit for thriving. So the other thing is my night routine. So just the unplugging bit really helps me thrive, and just easing into the night, because you remember I said I'm a morning person. So at night, I don't like to do too much. Let's just unwind. Unless it's like a particular weekend and we're doing things late, that's one thing. But the rest of the week, let's just wind down slowly. So I'll also read a book. I started reading novels. Reading novels, I feel like it's a good way for me to enjoy something without being on my phone. So I don't read ebooks. I don't read digital books, because then I'm still on my screen. So whenever I'm reading, that's like, phone is on the other side. I'm not scrolling. I'm just locked in, absorbed into the book and the storyline. And I really enjoy that. Another habit that has helped me thrive is finding joy in the smallest of things. Like, finding joy in just the tiniest of things can really make a difference in your day, in just how you live your life. You've gone to your favorite cafe because they make this coffee the way you like it, or they make this matcha the way you like it, and you go there and you have it and you feel nice. Or you have taken a walk, or you've gone to the park, or you've you've walked by somewhere and it's nice and you take a picture of it. You take a picture of the sunset that I'm watching right now and it's so beautiful. Just little small tiny little things make such a big difference, and I just find it as a good way to enjoy life. Instead of waiting for big moments, you're waiting for your birthday for you to be excited about something, you're waiting for you to travel for you to be excited about something. The sunset is right there. Me personally, looking at the sunset just brings me so much joy. Like I love it. It's amazing. Me looking at my nails, I'm just like, oh, this is so cute. That's me finding joy in something small, or even my rings, just anything, literally anything. Finding joy in anything makes a big difference. Doing things that please you makes a big difference. So yeah. Another habit that it has really helped me thrive is going to therapy. Therapy, I know for the most part, there's a bit of stigma around anything to do with therapy, but you don't need to be in a crisis for you to go to therapy. You don't need to be going through a life or death situation for you to go to therapy. Of course, go if you're experiencing all those things, but it doesn't need to be for just those things. You can be in a place where you're trying to learn more about yourself, to just discover who you are, discover better coping mechanisms, and learn things that you have picked up along your life, which can be influenced by past experiences that just stuck somewhere in your mind, or things that you've experienced, negative experiences, even traumas, just anything. Or if you just don't know how to navigate certain situations, transitions, all that, therapy really helps. And the fact that it's with someone licensed, and it's even better when you find someone who you just mesh with and the connection is just like, you're understanding me and you get me. That's the other thing with therapy. Side note, if you ever do try therapy and you have a session with someone and you're just like, this was not it, that doesn't mean that therapy isn't good, or it doesn't mean that therapy doesn't work. It just means that you and that person didn't get along. And it's kind of like test driving a car. When you go to test drive cars, or even when you're dating, like, you meet people and you're just like, you're cool, but this is not the right relationship. Like, it's not the best for me. It's the same thing. So with therapists, you also have to take time to just find someone who is like, okay, this person is right for me. A habit that's helped me thrive a lot is me living my life without the fear of what people will think. I remember when I wanted to start creating content, the thing that held me back for years and years and years was, what will people think? What if people don't like it? What if this? What if someone talks badly about what ifs, and them being attached to people, that it literally had me in a very strong chokehold. I'm so glad it released me, man. I'm so glad, because it's so amazing on this side. Like, I'm just living my life. And the thing is, if someone wants to talk, they will talk. Even if you do what you think they want you to do, they'll still talk. Someone is really just bound to talk about something, always. So you might as well just focus on yourself and what you want and what makes you happy, and enjoy your life. Like, just release people. It doesn't matter what someone else thinks. Like, it really doesn't matter. Just live your life. Of course, as long as you're not causing any harm. Do not cause harm at all. Don't do that. Another habit that has helped me thrive is learning to acknowledge my feelings and validate my feelings, and particularly with situations where I feel uncomfortable, I like to hold space for that. Because, oh my gosh, I have had just times where something makes me uncomfortable, but I don't say anything, and then it just continues to make me even more and more uncomfortable, and it's just like, oh my goodness. So me learning that if something makes me uncomfortable, it makes me uncomfortable. If something bothers me, it bothers me. If I'm upset about this, I'm upset about it, and I'm going to express that in a respectful, polite way, but I'm not going to live and just stay in an uncomfortable situation when I know I have a choice to leave. I always have a choice to leave. So yeah. Another thing that has really helped me thrive, this isn't really a habit, it's just something that has helped me thrive, But I guess I'm making it into more of a habit by doing it more consistently. You know, texting people, like my friends that I haven't seen in a while, checking up on them, seeing how people are doing. I feel like I thrive when I have connections with people, and you know, if I like having someone in my life, I want them to be there as frequently as possible. Like, let's talk as much as we can. So that makes me thrive because I'm human and humans need social connections. So yeah, overall, the thing that just really helps me thrive is being intentional about all those things. If you want to thrive in any area of your life, you need to be you need to be intentional about making it happen. So if you want to be able to tap into a particular talent that you have, or something that you know you're good at, or something that just helps you function better, like being a morning person, and you're intentional about sleeping early so that you can be able to wake up early and get to the things that you need to do, you know, being intentional about seeking resources that you need, picking up hobbies that are healthy, like it all really just comes down to being intentional. And that's really it. Another habit that's helped me thrive, this is like the one above all of them, is me taking time to read my Bible every morning. I have this, it's called a YouVersion, the Bible app. I really love how it has plans, and you can just search any topic and you can get the word and devotionals for that particular topic. So I really like that. Are you gonna stop? Yeah. And that's it, honestly. That's really it. So those are the habits I thought of immediately, like off the top of my head. Those are the ones that I thought of, and I hope they have given you some insight. I would encourage you to take a moment to think about habits that make you thrive right now, or habits that you could incorporate into your life to help you thrive, and incorporate that into your life. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and look at my bio to see the link to my Instagram and just all my platforms, and the description box for the link to this, and just other links and more information, because I put information on there, so you should definitely check it out. Bye. Oh wait, I should say see you on the next one. See you on the next one. Have a good day, night, evening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.